The Environment Agency are building their working relationship with Dorset and Wiltshire Fire and Rescue and Wiltshire Council by practising rolling out 120 metres of temporary flood defence barriers, and Salisbury has been one of the first places on their list in the southwest.
Oh, we've got Fire and Rescue along with us, we've got Wiltshire County Council, and we've also got Swanage Town Council here today. And what they're doing is practising how they deploy 3 different types of temporary barriers. We're using the field here to do it because this is one of the locations that we do it in real life. Long time ago, Salisbury was hugely affected. There's been some major floods in Salisbury, but the most recent in 2014, places like the cathedral were very nearly flooded, major roads were very nearly flooded. It was very close last time round. So we're exercising some barriers that we would put out at various locations around the city if levels kept on rising. So Salisbury is right at the centre of 5 rivers. Depending on the timing of the flows coming down the rivers, if it all goes wrong, if it all happens at the same time, centre of Salisbury will get very wet. What we're doing is trying to defend certain places that would be the wettest.
The team at Salisbury Fire Station are no strangers to dealing with flood situations, but are happy that the Environment Agency are now able to supply them with a strategy.
The way that it will work is the Environment Agency have plans of where floods are likely to occur, and related to those plans are where we need to put our defences. So the idea behind it is we'll be able to work with the Environment Agency to be able to deploy these barriers in these strategic locations to protect the community. So there's 3 different types of barriers that we're trialling today, and they link together very nicely. And the idea is that they can be laid out very quickly, they join together and they can go over rough ground. That's why we're doing it in the field today. And they can go round corners and they can go uphill, downhill, and create that watertight barrier. There's the 3 different types. We have some which are shorter and they use water to hold them in place. And we have a couple which are of a geometric design, which form a little pyramid, and the water weight against it holds it firmly in place there.
There are 3 different types of flood barriers, and the Environment Agency has drawn up a plan to suit Salisbury's 5 rivers.
The most likely ones to be used at Salisbury are the ones at the front that you can see that will be put out along there. So that's this group of people over there. And we've got something like 40 kilometres of those barriers nationally, and the nearest stock of those is in Bradney, which is in Somerset, and we'll be able to get those here within a couple of hours. There's some plastic ones which are over there, red and white ones, which are stored in Wilton, but they're specifically for Wilton. We do have stocks of those nationally as well, so we'll be able to bring those in. And then the third one, this lot here, they're designed really for areas where there's stronger flows of river, so they're slightly more resistant to fast-flowing water and so on, which is less of a problem in Salisbury perhaps.
The flood protection exercise in Salisbury is part of a nationwide campaign to improve flood defences across the UK. Ali Monjack, that's TV.